caught up with me. A sliced off memory. Words were all commandeered, and in a fountain they wrote. All I could see was a childlike offering. Caught up with me.
Good morning. It's what time is it? It's 7:30. We're heading to the race. It's about an hour drive, and Bree has to get coffee. And so
I have to get coffee.
I might get coffee too.
How many ways will come? How many ways will come? How many ways will come? And will come tenderly. Caught up with me, but this time I watched it back. 'Cause if the day goes downhill, so it goes downhill, so it goes downhill.
We're ready. Are we ready?
I don't know. Walk to the park? Yeah, we're doing it.
On a scale of 0 being not at all trained, 10 being totally Spartan trained, we are
Great.
How many days will come? How many days will come? How many days will come? And will come creeping quietly.
Bree.
How many ways will
Done. Done.
Oh, you took the headband off. It's
I
the only
did.
clean part of your head.
This.
Oh my god.
That's not good. Is that true? We are done. All in all. Okay. Sid's taking a picture of my head while I'm videoing. All in all, a very successful race that we finished. I had a thing happen at the tire. You have to lift this huge tractor tire up, and I got under it. It was super heavy. I should have stopped right there and just did the burpees that you have to do if you can't do an obstacle. Instead, I just thought, well, I can get it on my legs, and something popped in my back, and my lower back just. So I finished. I kept going. Finished. Did overwhelmingly most of the obstacles, but I either need to do deadlifts or just bypass that obstacle because that was not pretty, and it's very painful right now. So either Bree or Sid is going to drive home now. And here's my shoe.
How many ways will come? How many ways will come and are coming tenderly? Tenderly. Tenderly.
I am home now. Definitely sore. It's the following day. The back is now kind of like lower left. That's where I've pinpointed the location of the crime. Lower back. Whew, definitely sore. And the only other battle wound I have is right here. There. Can you see that? That big bruisey kind of thing. And so, am I glad that I did the race? Yes, I'm very glad. Really glad I finished. However, I'll say this. There was a moment that I keep coming back to in my head of when I was trying to lift that tire. And it was clearly too heavy, But you know, you don't know till you try. I had never done any training, so I'm like, well, maybe I can do it. Obviously, when I was trying to get it just on my knees, I must have twisted in a weird way, and there was the pop. I have a history of sort of pushing myself a little bit, and it's not really, it's something I grapple with. I'll put it that way. I don't want to be, you know, pushing myself too much. I did train, obviously not quite hard enough for that particular thing, or the rope climb. There was just, you know, stuff. I'm not going to be able to do every obstacle necessarily. But I do grapple with that, and so it's sort of an issue that I'm going to revisit. As it relates to my practice and what I do as a small stepper I don't think it's realistic to say, I learned my lesson and I'm never going to screw up ever again. I think that in the modern world and with all the crazy stuff we do, like a Spartan race, I mean, it's kind of nutty nut if you think about it. I think it's good to learn lessons, but we're going to have to revisit those lessons. Again, years in the making are the things like my tendency toward militancy or my tendency toward pushing myself. Those are years in the making. And even though I've gotten way better at those things, they're going to rear their heads at certain times. The best I can hope for is that those times are minimized. It is disappointing that I sort of pushed myself beyond this thing. I don't know what to do about it. I can beat myself up about it, or I can say lesson learned. Next time at the moment that I'm lifting something, maybe in a race or something, or doing something where I you know, it's like getting more in touch with the moment and getting more in touch with how I feel and being like, yeah, this is, right now, this is too much. It's not that the lesson isn't learned. The lesson's learned. It's just that I'm gonna make mistakes now and then. My training did pay off. I was able to scale all the walls. That was kind of incredible. I didn't think I'd be able to do the 8-footer and just pop right over it. There was some cool, really cool stuff. I tweaked my back. So I'll get healed up, and don't know if I'll do another Spartan race, but I got my ultra coming up, so I want to be able to run that the day before. So we'll see what happens in a month. By the way, I didn't know if Sid actually videoed this, but here's the moment that I did my back in, just because it's kind of funny, but not. It's amusing.